My name is Outsider2522 and welcome to another Idleon video. So we've just got the Christmas event drop and let's talk about how free to play friendly this is. I am aware I'm wearing a green jumper. It might not work too well with the green screen. This might look a bit weird. Apologies in advance. Usual plug, like, share, subscribe, help the channel to grow. Come join the Discord. Growing community as always, lots of people in there who can help you. If you are looking for a guild, come join Frozen Flames. Highly recommend them, great group of people, very open-minded, they'll help you with the game. So that's my plugs. Okay, let's look into how the event works. The event is very similar to most events that run in Idleon, in that what you're going to do is you're going to kill mobs. Every time you kill a mob, you have a chance for it to drop a present. That's it, there's 50 presents per day. When you farm them all, you get a spin of the wheel. The wheel is the new mechanic that's been added, and event points return. We mentioned them in a previous video about events. There's a new event shop. This one's quite pricey and you may be more selective in where you want to go. Okay, so the event runs for 30 days and you get one free spin on the wheel. That's kind of how it works. Inside the presents, there are new items. There's a new name tag in there. I think it's called the Snowball name tag or something like that. It gives AFK and damage multi. It's okay, but the snowman version is much better. That's from the wheel. It also has some premium items in there, so premium hats, things like that will drop, and old event cards. You can also get event points from these presents. You're going to need a lot of them, so good luck getting those. Now, the event points were the focus of the last event back in, was it summer? This one, the spins really change how the game works. So, as I said earlier, if you just play the game and you farm your 50 presents per day and you get your 30 spins plus your one extra, which you get given just for doing, you will have 31 attempts at spinning. Now, the big bonuses in the spin is that you can get more inventory slots that are locked otherwise. As far as we're aware at the minute, there is no way else to get these inventory slots. So if you miss them, the FOMO is going to be pretty high. There is also a name tag there. The name tag gives a whopping 25% all AFK gains, and I believe it's 50% damage multiplier. It's a massive name tag. That 25% AFK gains is huge, but the chance of it dropping is relatively slim. So I was discussing it in the Aetherian Discord with a user by the name of Fey Dragon, and they mentioned that they'd been told that the drop rate was about 1.1%, and this had came from a user called Corndag in Maine who had data mined it. Now, I haven't looked into this data myself. I don't read the source code, so I'm not entirely sure how true this is, but these are the numbers that I'm working with and what I'm going to use for this calculation. So the way we work out the chance of getting any particular outcome is to look at the chance of every failed outcome, and whatever is left over from one is your chance of success. What does that mean? With a 1.11 recurring chance for a positive outcome, you have a 9.89 recurring 9 chance of a negative outcome. So if we were to do 0.9888888 recurring to the power of 31, and we take that away from 1 being the 100% chance for success, we're left with about roughly 29.28% chance of getting a name tag after 31 attempts. About a third of players, if they play daily, we should get the name tag. Alright, just under a third. That means your chances of getting it are less than optimal. You know, 30%, that means you've got a 70% chance of not receiving the name tag. It's exclusive and we don't know when it will return. Now, are there ways to increase your chances of getting that name tag? Okay, so for a, we'll say fee, you can buy an extra 10 spins per day. This costs 1,700 gems, so it is quite an investment. Are there some ways we can make gems to counteract this? Yeah. If you do your 300 boss runs per day, you're going to get roughly around about 220 gems. You can kill dupe normally about twice per day if you've got a couple of points into the stamp. That's going to give you 18 gems, and you can kill Biggie 3 times. Again, the same stamp. So that's going to give you another 12 gems. With that, you're looking at roughly 250 gems per day. There are other ways to get gems. To be honest with you, the other ways, it's an even worse grind. This is going to be a long grind. This is probably going to take you the better part of an hour and a half, 2 hours to do. Okay? If you were to run that for 30 days, you would get 7,500 gems. 7,500 gems divided by 1,700 gems, which is 10 extra rolls, means that you get 4.4 extra rolls. 4.4 buys of the 10 times extra rolls. So you're going to get 40 extra spins, and you'll be able to buy a few of the others. This means you would now have 71 attempts at hitting it. Okay, so you're going to be spending an hour and a half to 2 hours a day to get this, but you're going to have 71 attempts. At 71 attempts, the chance of a name tag is now 54.77%. It has greatly increased. You're now over 50% chance of doing it. But you're going to have to put in quite a bit of work to get there. Okay. Now, if we look at the best case scenario, you've got loads of gems stockpiled, or you're happy to throw money at Lava and increase his retirement fund. You can buy 10 attempts per day. The event is running for 30 days, which means you can buy 300 attempts. As I said at the beginning, you can get 31 attempts just by naturally progressing, which means you get 331 attempts. Working with that, the chance of getting a name tag at least once becomes 97.52%. Whales have a very high chance of getting the name tag. I'm going to be honest with you, I managed to get it, but I had to buy, was it the first 3 days worth of 10 balls to get it. Now that I have that, I'm probably going to slow down. But as a content creator, I wanted to get it so I could show you guys. It's probably is subjective as to whether it's worth spending the money on. The other benefit from this is, while you're doing this chase, you're going to get more event points, which you can use in the event store. And there is a new currency in it, which is blue pearls. Blue pearls, you can use 5 of them to upgrade any arcade bonus that is already at max and double it. This is really good because in the arcade there are things like AFK gain, there are things like drop rate, and obviously drop rate is king, AFK rate's king. So if you can double those bonuses, even if they are, I think AFK is only 2%, but it goes up to 4%, it's still that little bit extra that min-maxes your account. If you hit the jackpot, you're going to get 15 of those gems, which is 3 bonuses maxed out instantly. Along the run of getting this, buying all those extra attempts, you're probably going to come across a fair few of these blue pearls. However, if you are free to play, the odds are heavily skewed into you getting either just an event point or an event point plus 3 white pearls. I'm sorry, but that's the way this event is working down. This event, in my opinion, is not very free to play friendly. Yes, if you were to play constantly, there is a 30% chance. Yes, if you were to try and optimize your gem runs, you could potentially increase that to 54%, but you're going to be doing a lot of work to do that. Free to play, casual play, however you want to put it, I feel like this isn't a bit of a tall ask. It does feel a little bit cash grabby. I know there are going to be people out there who defend Lava and say that he's got to make an income. I'm not saying he shouldn't make an income, but I am saying that, you know, a 30% chance after 31 attempts feels bad. Alright, I would like to see more free-to-play players getting this. Obviously, as people win these bonuses, they become more engaged in the game, more invested. So I think this is actually a missed opportunity, and I hope that in future events we don't see odds like this. Okay, that's all I've got time for today. Let me know what you're going to do in this event. Let me know if you are going to farm gems. Let me know if you're planning on spending. Let me know if you've got the name tag, what drops you've got. I've been fortunate. I've managed to get the inventory. I've managed to get the name tag from the roulette or the wheel, and I've managed to get the name tag from the presents as well. So I am in a happy place for this event, but again, I'm not doing it free to play. I've already spent what I would say is a decent amount to get the pools I've got. But yeah, let's talk about it. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on events. What do you feel about the event shop? I was hoping some of the previous event rewards would be in the current event shop, so I wouldn't cycle all of them. It feels very much like a FOMO shop. I know the event points carry over, but if you can't buy the previous event ones, then you're missing out, which means you have to buy the event points as soon as they drop. That's not a good feeling. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. You've been amazing. Please like, share and subscribe. Until next time, take care.